The Pacific Ocean is truly a gargantuan ocean as it makes up a large portion of our world. Most people don't understand the full scale of the Pacific Ocean as it is unfairly cut off by the 180-degree longitude mark. Despite this ocean's enormous size, it is anything but empty as it would appear. Islands sprinkle the southwest. However, the most noticeable chain of islands are located smack dab in the center of the ocean. They collectively make up Hawaii, the Pacific Paradise. Just like others in Oceania, Hawaii was formed by volcanic activity around 65 million years ago. Hawaii lay almost entirely clear of human civilization until around 400 BC. Hawaii was originally colonized by the ethnic Polynesians from the southwest. Interestingly enough, Hawaii was founded by humans before New Zealand, despite being nearly 10 times smaller and located out in the middle of the Great Pacific. For a while, the ethnic groups in the archipelago lay at a distance from the rest of civilization and developed their own separate culture, distinct from the rest of the world. Each island held its own specific treasures and captivates one in different ways. From Kauai to Oahu, Molokai, Lanai, Maui, and Hawaii, the Meg Island. Interestingly enough, all the other islands combined don't nearly cover the same amount of land as the Big Island, hence the name. But the population of these islands wouldn't stay Polynesian. American pioneers were coming west, and when they ran into an ocean, they kept on going. One American, Matthew C. Perry, had a dream. He wished that the United States could control trade all throughout the Pacific, and Millard Fillmore, he liked it. The Hawaiian Islands were just begging to become in control of the Americans in retrospective. From its perfect geographic position making trade from the United States easier, to its attractive natural bases. The English have already landed there, but that never really means much to anybody. The Americans saw the natives as childish, making them have no hesitation to slowly take over the island's economy. The United States controlled Hawaii's legislation and limited the power of the native king, which, as you can imagine, ticked off the native Hawaiians. The natives would shout the phrase, "Hawaii for Hawaiians," throughout the islands, and the queen couldn't support this idea more. She was wanting a return to the traditional monarchy. After a few insignificant rebellions by the natives, the United States fully annexed the archipelago. Since then, the island remained pretty uneventful, being used as a strategic position until December 7, 1941, when it became very eventful. Subsequently, the United States was so paranoid of Japan invading the islands that Hawaii was actually required to use their own currency, which was to be made worthless if the islands had been invaded by Japan. We all know that is not the story, however. The United States sure got their revenge. Had the bombs not been dropped, many more American lives would have been lost, and knowing Japan, you could have very well expected the fight not to be easy. After being bombed once, Japan still wouldn't give up. It is lucky that they did when they did, or else Tokyo would have been ruined, just as Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Today, Hawaii is a very stable place and a beautiful sight to see. I would recommend anyone to visit to get out of the busy workspace and enjoy the natural weather for a change. Just plan your trip soon though, as in 20 million years, the islands will have sunk and been erased from history. If you'd like to learn more about what the future of the world will look like, check out my video on the history of the continents. Subscribe and have a good day.